Hey guys, Chris here. Bringing to you another review. Not going to be doing an unboxing on this because I had to let my wife test it out for me since this was bought for her. Going to be reviewing the Amazon Fire HD8. So, my handy notes. Now, overall first impression of it when I got a look at it was, kind of cheap. Paid $50 for it. Got it on Black Friday, and got it mainly just to kind of test out. My wife needed a new tablet, so she does a lot of reading. That's why, and she's got a big ebook library on Amazon, so that's why we figured, well, we'll give this a try. And I gotta say, my first impression is you get what you pay for. It's $50, and it feels like you're holding $50. The back panel part is plastic. It is very flimsy, so if you're not careful, you're gonna end up breaking this thing. It feels like the glass is about the only thing sturdy on this, holding it together. But other than that, it's got expandable memory storage or expandable storage. All of the connectors are up here on the top. Your headphone jack's on the top. Your charge port's on the top. Your power button, volume rockers are on the top. There's nothing else anywhere on the sides except for speakers. It's got 2 speakers. Sound quality is pretty good. Video playback is decent. I wouldn't exactly call it the greatest viewing experience, but for $50, you're not really expecting a whole lot. And if you are, well, reevaluate your priorities. But let's take a look at my notes. Let's see. First downside, nothing can be customized on this thing other than just, from what my wife said, putting the books on it and putting it into collections and being able to put various apps on the home page. Everything other than that, there's no customization. You cannot make this thing look any different. It's just kind of stuck with a certain look. So if you are looking to be able to customize, like Android is known for customization, you can pretty much make it look any way you want. Not with this. With Amazon's implementation of their own UI, no, it's just, there's no customization to it. And of course, organization of books beyond collections, non-existent. And of course, downloading of books takes 25 to 50% longer than her previous Android tablet. And she had a, it was the Yoga Tab 3 or something like that, Android tablet. And so it's downloading of books is very slow. Battery life is great on this thing. And she says she can get about 2 days worth of battery or heavy usage out of it, and she is like on this thing constant, so she gets about 2 days worth of use on it before the battery goes dead. So and apps downloaded at decent speed, so when you're going through, and that's the other thing, you're limited on apps because it being the Amazon App Store, they don't allow every Android app. But yeah, apps download pretty decent speed, like most tablets, so that's not too bad. The graphics are decent for games. As long as you're playing like simple games. I don't know if you'd want to play Fortnite on something like this. I don't even think it'd be available, to be honest with you. But the graphics aren't too bad. Yeah, Amazon's got to make their own, make the apps seem different for their ecosystem. So it's not going to look anything like the apps on Android or like if you get certain apps that you would normally find on Amazon, or on the Android Play Store, or Google Play Store, or on the Apple App Store. They're not going to look anything. This is not going to look anything like those. Again, good sound quality for what it is. It's not like super loud, but it's loud enough that as long as you're not in a busy room with a lot of noise, you'll be able to hear it. Like most devices, they can't make it too loud because otherwise it's just going to run down the battery. So, and anyway, if you're in a room where there's a lot of noise anyway, you're going to want to use headphones anyway. So, video on Amazon, or not Amazon, on YouTube, it's a bit, it's not very crisp and clear. It's a tad on the blurry side. But using it for the Amazon video, it gets a little bit better. I wouldn't call it, like really high definition, like 1080, good solid 1080p. It's soft edges. It's not really a sharp image. But that being said, it's not bad. Like I said, for $50, just my biggest complaint is it feels flimsy. It's very light, very plasticky, and just very flimsy. Do not ever put one of these in your back pocket and then sit down. You will smash it quick. So, but other than that, it's this one I believe this is the 16 gig model, so it's got 16 gigs of internal storage. It's got the quad core processor. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is why it's not full. Yeah, this is what gets me. It's an 8-inch HD display. The resolution is 1280 by 800. Okay, that's not HD. Not full HD, So, but it's got a micro SD card slot. Holds up to 400 gigabytes of, SD card slot. Micro SD. It's got dual band Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's one of the other things with this thing. The Wi-Fi range on this thing sucks. Most of our devices we have in the house, we can be in our bedroom, and it's well away from our router. And as long as we're not on the 5 gig side of the Wi-Fi spectrum, we get decent reception. This thing sucks. Almost no reception on this thing in our, in the outside areas of the house, which makes it very slow when downloading anything. Unless you're right on top of the router, it's going to be slow because it just does not have a very good Wi-Fi antenna in it, even though it's dual band. I don't know why the hell they even promote that, because it sucks. Front and rear cameras, about what you'd expect for a $50 device. So, and I know it doesn't. It's pretty bad when they won't even put on there the pixel ratings for the front and rear cameras. So, but it is what it is. And the Dolby sound, But again, for $50, what do you expect? You get what you pay for. And in order to save the money on it, you're gonna end up getting advertisements on the home screen when you go to turn it on. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's been a look at the Fire HD8 by Amazon.